Hey, what's up, guys? Let's play some Direct Strike Draft, man. I've been enjoying this game so much, man. It's so much freaking fun. Let's pick. Obviously, we're going to be picking some grunts. They are broken as hell. So what I've noticed from what's currently meta is heavy backline magic damage. Necros are busted as hell if you get them. Things to also move into the late game. So obviously, Banshees are pretty good, so I could possess, for example, Torrents. Early game grunts are just goddamn broken. Always want to go for them. And yeah, I'm going to be going for Priest, mainly Roar from the Bear Boys and DPS from these guys. Now, it's kind of hard to pick. I think Glee Throwers or... It's really hard to pick, to be honest. I'm just going to go for these, to be honest, and then see what I get as tier 3 units for frontline. Usually, I don't know at least what is the best units to get. I just know Necros are really strong. Any sort of priest like Shaman or Priest are really freaking good at the moment. You guys let me know down in the comments what kind of like strategies you guys are implementing into your games. But man, I've been enjoying this game so much, to be honest. Like it just feels so balanced in my opinion. Like any side can win. If the games are close, let's go for Torrents, right? Yeah. I think Torrents are probably the angle. Yeah, let's go for Torrents. I don't see where Wyverns are any good, right? And we're going to be going for an early gold mine. Full show, and then we'll see. But essentially, we're going to be doing early on, getting one gold mine, benefiting from that increased income per 20 seconds. And then we're going to be starting off with a couple grunts. I think getting 2 grunts, we should have enough, hopefully. Maybe not. Or at least getting a couple archers in the back for DPS. I don't think that's a bad idea. Or I could technically go for a Banshee. Just grunt is going to be fine. Let's hope. I'm assuming maybe that our opponent probably went for... I mean, technically, you could skip the gold mine and go... Because the thing is, what you want to do in this game, priority number 1 above all else would be obviously controlling middle. And yeah, I have no chance here. So we have footies here, 4 footmen. This guy... So this is what I meant. Now, essentially, since you've crossed the middle line, these guys are getting 10 extra gold per 20 seconds. Which if you do the map, I think it's 90 gold per minute for all 3 players. So I think obviously focusing on that is probably the angle. Banshee would be good for magic damage. Or straight up getting a hero. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so I think that's probably the angle. If you're playing this game, I think even like skipping a hero. I'm trying to think here, what do I want to do? Because mass footmen, I don't have any sort of like magic damage with like necros. The only thing I really have would be mortars. You could get a tier 3 and just spam those. And I have shamans for lightning shield. So the only way I see me doing this is probably getting a couple additional grunts. Let's get 4 grunts up on the map and then going for archers. I mean, curse applied on footmen gives them a chance to miss. And magic damage obviously does 100% extra damage to heavy armor. So both of these are good options, in my opinion. I do want to... It's really hard to say. I think just go for a Banshee. Let's go for a Banshee and see what's up. And next up, after I have a solid army, then I will rotate towards getting a hero. I've seen Lich being decent at the moment. Oh my god, are you kidding me? At least my opponent did use Frost Nova just a little bit before, and we are crossing the line, which I'm happy about. But yeah, this guy's massing units. At least the thing is, it's good, but it's easily countered when you think about it, because if you're a one-trick Andy with one type of unit, you can easily get countered. But as you can see, it's still the superior strategy. So the way I counter this, I need to get a hero, because this is a ton of a wasted XP that I could potentially be getting. So me getting a hero is probably the angle. Well done. Well played. So, but yeah, me getting a hero. So I think I need 500 gold and 30 seconds. Ooh, this is going to be really close. If I'm able to get this hero out on the map and soak up that amount of XP, I think it's going to be good. So blue won twice versus me at the moment. So I am playing from the back foot. Ooh, I might not even have it in time. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Just mass. Yeah, this is enough. I'm going to save the remainder of the gold for a hero. So I got an extra grunt plus 2 banshees. This should allow me to put up a better fight versus our footman frontline boy. I'm wondering if this guy's getting a hero already. But we are pushing through, which is good. The objective... Are you serious? Is this guy massing more footmen? Or maybe he... I think this is this relatively the same amount of footies.
I'll have it up in no time.
It might be the relatively the same amount. But yeah, we have a lot more curses applied, so the mischance increases significantly. Magic damage is increased, and now we win. Now what, baby? I mean, in his defense, he did have 2 heroes that he was fighting too. So, I mean, I'm not gonna, rub it into his face, but hey, Vimp, are you researching a hero?
I'll have it up in no time.
Yes, I am. I will be doing on it, that. So, next up, Sweet Revenge, baby. Exactly. So I think the meta in this game is obviously getting a good amount of units first. And once you get a good amount of heroes out on the map, then you want to get a hero. You want to get units, then hero. Because the units are so important to control middle and kill this early tower. Because this gives 125 gold per player if you take it down. Yeah. Let's see what heroes. Oh my god, so nice. Do I want to go for Death Knight, dude? Keeper of the Grove? Are we doing it? Let's go. Let's go, baby. And we go Treants. Obviously, we go Treants, right? Obviously, return damage is going to be... Ooh. Return damage versus mass footies? Oh, here we go. You know what? Let's go Treants because this guy doesn't have D-spell. So this is probably the angle. Anti-magic shell, not useful. Or is it? Too late. Anyways, got some Treant summons. What we want to do is definitely get this gold mine and tech up, in my opinion. And then that's it. 2 gold mines is plenty. We're putting up a solid fight. We're fighting Rakan, Shadowhunter. This is going to be some close fights, baby. But yeah, Treants, I think, is definitely the angle because we want extra units out on the map. I think these summons cannot be dispelled by our opponent here. So this is, I think, solid pick. It is tree advantage. Tree advantage. Let's go, baby. And my Keeper of the Grove is still alive. That's so good, man. Yeah. 2 times. Exactly. 3 times, maybe? No way, man. Right? Imagine I get 3 trees. Oh, that would be perfect. Come on. Come on. Summon more trees. I know you want to. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So I didn't even tech up. Wait, I thought I pressed on it. Let's get Thorn's Aura right away. I am spawning shortly. I think getting some DPS wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, so DPS is going to be important. Thorn's Aura essentially giving all of my units Thorn's Aura and 10% damage return, which is obviously pretty good. Access spikes. All of our heroes are level 2. We are controlling middle, and we got the first. We are going to be getting the first tower, hopefully shortly. I do want to get myself anti-magic shell. The reason why anti-magic shell is good because the banshees in the back will not be able to deal damage to my grunts. Orange going tier 3, that's fine. Yeah, he's putting all that information in all chat. So banshees, obviously, if they have anti-magic shell, cannot do damage to my units. That's why it's really good. Living that Groot life. I am Groot.
I am Groot.
So what?
Yeah, let's go, dude. Getting a decent amount of XP, and I'm fighting multiple waves, which is good. Here, I think getting Priest is going to be good. That Roar and Rejuvenation can't be bad. But I think Priest is probably the best option, right? Or you could argue even Martyr teams for doing that splash damage to unarmored medium units. But the thing is, this guy has full-on footies frontline. So, honestly, do I just tech up and go Torrents? Or just mass... I should probably mass a couple more archers, in my opinion. The thing is, these guys are going for heavy tier 3 units. I think, you know what? I'm just going to go... I'm going to tier up and get Torrents. in this game, it's all about massing tier 3 units. In my opinion, I think that's probably always the best angle. Because yes, you could argue strong backline units with a lot of magic damage can technically counter the frontline heavy armored units. But as the earlier you get them, the better. Pulverize, Plague, all of those abilities just flat out really good versus tier 1 units, which a lot of players do have a lot of at the moment. So we are still controlling middle. That's so good, dude. I'm fighting 2 heroes, so let's see if we can come up out ahead here. Leave me alone, Groot. I think this is a proper reply to whatever he's saying. I don't think he has a very well... Let's just say his verbal lexicon, this I am Groot guy, is pretty limited. They still don't have this spell, right? So I'm going to be massing Groots. Groot, stop. Whoa, this guy's tier 3. Let's go. 3 treants, baby.
We are Groot.
Groot brought friends, baby. That's so good. That's so nice. So we are attacking up. Let's get those Thorns. We are going to be spawning shortly. I think if we're able to get 2 Thorns in here, would be so sick. So what I'm hoping for army-wise is definitely getting these priests with Unholy Aura, Pulverized Thorns, right? And Inner Fire on these Thorns, giving them essentially bonus damage and bonus armor. This is really what we're aiming for at the moment. You trees mean nothing to me. Dude, I can't type. Let's go, man. I'm gonna be level 3. My hero's still up in the mix, dude. Who dares defy my will? Yes. Oh my god. Dude, I keep spawning them. Okay, they finally get this spell, but it's too late, man. The power of the Groot is too strong. This spell is no match for my Groot. I mean, I couldn't have said it better in my opinion. Drop a couple more Thorns. I think, yeah, I think 2 more is definitely what the doctor has prescribed here. That's perfect. Let's go. We got 4 Thorns up in the mix. My army is looking absolutely juicy. Dude, I'm cooking up a sick army composition here. So what I'm going to be doing, I think, getting possession would be good. For example, versus Abomination. So I'm not going to level this up yet. Abominations, if for example, I'm facing any sort of like high tier, high value units, then leveling up Banshees is going to be good. But for right now, that's not my main concern. My main concern is getting Inner Fire, getting Roar, for example. Question for you guys in the comments. Does Roar work on spell shielded units? That's the question for today. You guys let me know down in the comments. This guy went for siege engines? Huh? Okay. Wait, can I possess siege engines? I don't think I can, actually. I don't think it might work, but obviously you talk about high value units, but they do a decent amount of damage when you think about it, right? Yeah, just Thorn's gonna be soaking up all that DPS. I don't think I'm worried about anything, right? Wait, I didn't even get brute strength yet? I'm so stupid. This is such a high value upgrade. I should have gotten it sooner. That's such a big mistake. Obviously, pulverizing this general area would be so good. Just some sort of splash. Wait, I think we're missing. I mean, look at this. Keeper of the Grove still alive. Oh, it's so good, dude. Just Keeper being an absolute menace here. Opposing so much, dude. Like, come on, man. Keeper of the Grove, talk about it. If I would have picked Arthas, there's no way this would have been as good as Keeper of the Grove. They're so good, dude. Yeah, Keeper, I think long-range heroes are probably the angle at the moment. I think balancing upgrades here is going to be tricky. So I'm going to be building maybe a couple more priests.
Elf would have thought of something better.
Ooh, I could get mortars here. You know what? I'm just going to do... I think this is good enough. Let's go... let's max out our priests and get pulverized. I think that's probably the best thing I could probably get. I don't know if I can possess tanks. Obviously, I shouldn't be asking this to our opponents, but hey, that's the problem. So the dichotomy between powering up... No, okay. No soul, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's get an armor upgrade. I think that's going to be important. Just getting that additional armor on our units is going to be really, really good. So the problem here that I'm seeing... Like a ginger... Yeah, Orange says that. That's kind of ironic. But either way, yeah, dude, I don't know. Obviously, the unfortunate part is since my hero was out on the map, he obviously doesn't spawn a second time. So I miss out on potentially so much XP here. But I'm putting up a fight versus 2 waves when you think about it. That's really good for me. I think since I'm pretty much taking on I mean, our heroes are level 6 at the moment. This guy is going to possess a abomination. It's just over at this point. We just have so much control over the game. Let's go, dude. What else do we want? Just, we want to go more DPS or more Torrents? I don't know. Banshees can't be bad. I think just flat out more priests, to be honest. Flat out more priests because of the healing. Yes, as I was saying, the dichotomy between powering up your hero and giving them spell shield is the kind of like my concern at the moment, because when you think about it, if they're spell shielded, they cannot be given inner fire. So do you want to give them spell shield so they don't receive any sort of magic damage? Or do you want to power them up with armor and DPS from inner fire? So that's the thing that I'm kind of like battling at the moment. Let's get a 1 damage upgrade. Why not? It's going to pretty much give a lot of DPS to all of my units. And I think just getting as many thorns out on the map is going to be what we want here. That'd be kind of broken. Let's see how we do here. Come on. Keeper, please give me tranquility out on the map. That's all I'm asking. I'm fighting 2 waves. Please. Please. Come on, spawn. Do it. Oh my god. Beautiful. Oh, tranquility. That is so disgusting. I fought successfully 2 waves. Man, you can't say that Keeper of the Grove ain't broken. Oh my god, that was so satisfying. I hope you guys did enjoy that. That was so nice. I think now all we're pretty much missing is just a little bit of... I mean, you can't go wrong with more Torrents, but I think Mortars for the splash damage is probably a good option. You could technically go for a couple more mount on hippogriffs. Oh, the thing is, no, I do not have any hippogriffs, so it's not going to work out. Here we go, GG, well played. That was such a good showcase. It is only 20 minutes, so maybe I can showcase a second round. Let's go for it, baby. 150 kills, man. I'm just waiting for the moment that I am the top scorer in these. I'm surprised I didn't score higher. 150 kills. That makes no sense because I was fighting 2 waves when you think about it, right? I was fighting 2 waves. Why the hell was I not the one with the most amount of kills? I technically did a good amount of damage, but this guy did significantly more. All right, that first game was a little bit too fast. Let's go for a second one. Essentially, here is the second draft portion of this video. So again, grunts, I can't go wrong with that. And also I have dryads, which I really do like simply because they have... Oh my god, no! Oh my god. I wanted archers and hippogriffs. Obviously the combo and obviously the spirit breakers are not too bad, but the thing is I cannot pass on this. It's too good. So we have late game with the necros and priests, which I do want to showcase. Absolutely the powerhouse of these 2 units together is a force to be reckoned with, to be honest. So here, as the last pick, I do have some anti-air with this. Because what is my anti-air? Just flat out pierce here? I think that's the only thing I really have. And just the DPS. I mean, technically I have the gyros. What do I really want? Ballistas? Are ballistas any good? Fragmented shards with the mortars for DPS in the back. The cost is a little bit lower here. And fairies. I mean, I could probably... You know what? I might give that one a shot. Now we need frontline. So frontline either... I mean, mountain giants are probably the best ones. I love mountain giants. But Thorns with pulverize. Overall, just super good. Plus, I have inner fire, which is also solid. I think I'm just going to go for this. To be honest, I don't know if it's the best draft I've ever had, but it's not too bad. I'll just go for it. All right, so strategy-wise, do we want to go... Yeah, we are just going to go place down a couple grunts because I do want to control middle. I could technically go for a hero, but as you saw from my previous game in this video, is what happened is I feel like if you would go for example, a hero versus mass footies, you automatically lose no matter the hero. That's the problem. So that's why going for just flat out units is obviously going to be the superior strategy, simply because you want to control middle, start getting that bonus gold going, right? And don't forget, I got an extra gold mine. Getting that extra 10 gold per second, right, should hopefully allow me to build minimum 3 grunts, which is really maybe even 4, which is going to for sure take on a hero, no problem. So it seems like his grunts are a little bit faster than our guy's grunts. And yeah, this guy has focus fire, unfortunately, so he's going to be losing. Nothing much we could do there. And yeah, I am going to hide my dryads because I'm basically hoping that my opponent builds some sort of spells so I can just easily just counter with, what's it called? Abolish magic, which is the easiest spell counter, right? Just decent amount of HP, quite a bit of range, and flat out good DPS in the back with spell abolish magic. So good. And don't forget, these units have magic immunity, which is so good. We are going to be lucky enough to get 4 grunts. So 4 grunts, 1 gold mine is probably the play whenever you're playing the third player here. Hopefully that should give me enough to... Yeah, tower should be going down and killing all these units. So let's see what my opponent is going to be building. Okay, so here we go. We got ourselves a better worker skill because I am level 10. So you get this unlock here, which is so sick. I'm happy to play this orc peon. And yeah, Medusa had no chance. You see how not valuable that Medusa was? She didn't get any sort of XP off, right? So that's really what we're aiming for, is hoping that she doesn't get any sort of XP. So here, maybe my opponent is thinking that I might go for a hero, but you know what? I might actually skip it one more time. I want to be going for necromancers as soon as possible. Taurens and necromancers and priests. These 3 units is really what I want to be going for. But also what I can do is go for more grunts, which is not a bad strategy. Getting this early gold mine, probably should have gotten that a little bit earlier, to be honest, but is not a bad strategy too, right? I think getting an extra gold, maybe even a 5th, how much are we at? 5th, a 6th grunt wouldn't be too bad. And start getting a couple dryads for DPS in the back. I don't know if archers or dryads is better, but I think just for the utility purpose of a dryad, I think you could sacrifice a little bit of range and DPS for that utility of abolish magic. This game is all about spells, spellcasters, bloodlust, inner fire. All of those are vital for you to survive, I guess, mid to late game, right? So that's why abolish magic will pay massive dividends throughout the game. So here we go. Now, in my opinion, this guy should be getting quite a bit of XP. So this, technically, I might have made a mistake here. So obviously, this guy's going to get a crazy amount of XP. Oh my god, this is insane. He does have Dryad, so it's good information no matter what. But this guy's going to be level 1.3, even 1.4, when I'm going to be level 1. So that might have been a mistake. So here, I need magic damage. Or I just need a hero, I think. Depending on the hero that I might get, this guy completely owned me. I think he might have sacrificed a gold mine to just mass peewees there. Which is obviously, I didn't expect, I guess, for him to have this many peewees. I think that probably was the play on his part. So you want to pay 500 gold and you have 30 seconds until you're able to place down a hero. So here, this guy does know that I have a lot of grunts. So now getting a hero is going to be important just to start soaking up that XP. Did I get it in time? Yes, I did. I would have been super upset. Regeneration bonus. Let's go for coil. I want to go for coil. What I want to do is tech up and start getting necros, I think. So getting that coil out is going to be good. Oh my god, obviously this guy gets Obsidian Statue. That healing is... Obsidian Statue is really broken. Look at that healing from the Obsidian Statue. It's just hella freaking broken. But now all I'm hoping for is some sort of like... Yeah, it's just so good. The thing is, the coil is heavily is hit on the hero for some reason. Yeah, this guy's completely dominating me. There's no point for me to get Dryads yet, right? Yeah, this orange guy just has better units in my opinion. Healing would be good, or raise the dead. I'm trying to think here. What is my play? Or going straight up Khorne. I think going straight up Khorne is not a bad idea. Oh my god, decisions. What do we do? Do we flat out go Taurens, dude? For pulverizing that frontline army is going to be disgustingly broken. And it's also going to be good versus his... the thing is, I'm going to lose a fight again, which I don't want. He's got a couple of priests in the mix. I do want to get brute strength and adept training. So essentially, brute strength gives all my grunts additional HP and damage. And now, hopefully with the healing, which should be hopefully staying alive a little bit longer, the healing plus my unholy aura is going to be super important. Oh my god, spellbreakers. Spellbreakers and healing in the back. This is going to be a tough fight, man. But I think the only way I survive here is definitely going for Taurens. There's no other way I see me brute forcing through that frontline army. Yeah, I think that's the only way. Dude, this army, at least now I feel like I was putting up a better fight, but still, this guy is like, you see the value of that Obsidian Statue in the back is just so high. It seems like one of my priests made it out alive, which is good. That this spell being so solid. But yeah, his hero is still alive, so he's fighting 2 waves. That's not good. And don't forget, they're getting passively more gold from just controlling that middle point. Because Necros will be automatically dispelled with Shamans here. So I think Taurens is the only play. I think it's the only response, unfortunately. I'm going to be probably losing one more fight here, but once I get those Taurens out on the map, I think I should be able to push back. That's the thing is, they have the Obsidian Statue. It's so broken. Oh my god. I just noticed the powerhouse of this unit. None of my teammates have it? No. Oh my god. We're such at a big disadvantage here. It's going to be borderline difficult. I mean, at least now I'm fighting underneath tower. Okay, so you are able to dispel, what's it called? The soul burn from the Fire Lord, which is good to know. Let's get this unholy aura active as soon as possible. Level 2 Death Knight. Maybe you could argue that me going for Archmage would have been better. I think that would have been obviously better. I think that was a massive blunder. Getting a ranged hero, yeah, that was a super mistake. The reason why I didn't go for it, guys, to be honest, is because of abolish magic on freaking water elemental. And they have this guy has mainly magic damage protection units, all immune for magic, spellbreakers, and these guys. So technically my the AoE Blizzard would have been complete garbage. That's why I completely disregarded that hero. But I think the mana regeneration for my backline was probably the best thing I could have gotten. So I think that was slightly a blunder on my part. So yeah, I do apologize about that. I think I should have gotten that, in my opinion. There's no point for me going for destroyers, obviously, right? So I'm going to go for master training on my priest for unholy aura, giving him all my units essentially an armor upgrade and damage upgrade buff. And also, the thing is, don't forget, the abolish magic is the problem, right? They're dispelling everything. But the pulverize is what I'm after here. Pulverize and healing, right? Look at that. Literally eating that front line out alive. That's why I went for Torrents. Finally, we're putting up a better fight. This is why you want to tech up. And you see Nagashi, see which starting getting items. What a big blunder by our opponent here. Because hero items are, I don't think they're good. Maybe mid-game they might be getting, or just slightly decent. But at the moment, I think it's just dead value, right? Gold can be invested so much better. That's what I'm trying to say. So, Crypt Lord with a Belt of Giant Strength. Giving him, obviously, a lot of HP and damage. Level 3 Crypt Lord. This guy's going to be a disgusting powerhouse late game. Couple units still alive, which is good. Here, I'm saving up a little bit more gold just for obvious reasons. You guessed it. More freaking torrents. There's nothing else that's better for me at the moment. Just more grunts, more torrents because of pulverize. Since I've invested already a lot of gold into getting that upgrade, I think it's vital for me to get more torrents. Even though I don't have any necessarily like armor or damage upgrades on them, I think it's probably my best option at the moment. Just getting as much beefy frontline as possible so my backline stays alive. And then once my opponents don't expect it, I'm going to transition to Necros. Necros and a lot of priests. So hopefully that makes me a lot stronger. But yeah, this guy's going for Mountain Giants. Don't forget, Mountain Giants will take significantly more amount of damage from my Torrents. That is exactly 50% increased damage. So this guy has Kodo and Obsidian Statue, just the cherry on top. But yeah, guys, at the moment, we're just running through orange, in my opinion, right? Nothing this guy can do. So I think, honestly, like, you guys might think I'm crazy, but just more Torrents. Wait, are we? We technically died at the same time. Do I want to go for Unholy or Coil? I can almost one-shot a Torrent when you think about it, but I think extra mobility and moderate regeneration bonus. You could argue conversion could be good, but I don't have any undead units. I think once I get Necromancers, conversion is going to be pretty good, just keeping my Death Knight alive. I'm going to keep that level up here for a second and then see, but I think at the moment what we want to do is... Fuck it. We're going Necros. The thing is, they do have a lot of Dispel when you think about it. So, that's also one of my problems that I'm seeing. Do I want to go for freaking conversion, dude? Just keeping my Death Knight alive. I think that's not a bad idea. So, essentially, conversion, sacrifice, or Death Pact. Sacrifices it undead unit to keep, to give HP to my Death Knight. The longer my Death Knight is alive, the longer it provides his auras, which is what we want. You saw it being used there. But the thing is, now I'm fighting multiple armies, so that's obviously very difficult for me. Yeah, now I'm fighting Blue's army plus Orange's army. Definitely not ideal, but it's still putting up a decent fight with Pulverize. I think I'm spreading myself a little bit too much on too many upgrades. One common mistake that I would usually do. Now they get 375 gold bonus from killing this tower, unless our boy pulls through here, red. He has a good chance. Oh my god, okay. Possession on the Mountain Giants? Yeah, that's disgustingly broken. That's really good. I think here, me going for Torrents might be... I think 2 more Torrents is probably what we need here. This is the last set of Torrents I'm going to be going for, because I think Torrents... I just need a beefy front line. That's all I need. Once I get a beefy front line, I think the possibilities are going to be pretty much limitless. A lot of Dispel on blue for some reason. Well, the reason why he went for, because oh wow, he has shamans and spirit walkers to buff up his his Thorns. That's so he's going to be going mainly Thorns, which is good to know because he's going to be able to heavily counter that. So our opponent here, purple, decided to go for Frostworms, which is a lot of DPS. Good response from our teammate with Dragon Hawks. We have a good spread of units. I need my Death Knight to be alive, to be kept alive as long as possible. Yeah, this is not bad. I think getting an additional armor upgrade isn't going to be a bad idea. I think I'm going to benefit from a lot here. Okay, bad AI here. Get conversion and HP. I think these two is going to be probably the best. I should have probably gotten conversion, maybe. But the Unholy Aura upgraded. I think Death Coil falls off. But yeah, you see my units are still... Ooh, this guy went for Frostworms? Okay. So that's something I need to respond to as soon as possible. That is a costly freaking unit. The way I... Dude, these guys are... Everyone's going for Frostworms. I mean, I can answer it with my own Frostworms, to be honest. Or just flat out... DPS, because the cost of these units are going to be lower. And don't forget, frost attacks. Do these guys do magic damage? Yes, they do magic damage. I was going to say, what does the shadow? The dead shall serve. Oh man, this is so costly. Do I want to go for Frostworms? I don't think I do. Just go for Gyros, no? Do I have enough time? No, I do not, unfortunately. So let's drop a couple. So it gives them area damage against air units. So this is AoE damage versus air units. There's only one Frostworms on the map, so I'm not too worried about that. But these upgrades are going to be phenomenal. So skeletal mages, right? Skeletal mages, really, really important. And also Unholy Aura. Unholy Frenzy, sorry. Unholy Frenzy gives all of my units a crazy amount of attack speed. Look at this. Machine gun turret Death Knight with this Unholy Aura. Yes, he does take damage over time, but just the increased amount of attack speed on my units basically provides a higher chance for my Tauren to proc Pulverize, which is really what we want. Look at that, dude. Hopefully I get level 5. Okay, yeah, just in time. That conversion's so good, but I think me getting Death Pack level 2 is going to be so strong. Unfortunately, there we fought under tower, which was a little bit of a... This guy has level 6 Priestess of the Moon already? Man, this game, I think, is going to be an absolute banger. It's pretty much a back and forth. Like, anyone can win, in my opinion. So this is what I love about this game. It's just, it feels like, in my opinion, it feels balanced. Oh my god, so many air units, dude. So many air units. The mind games. I do want to get myself a couple of extra priests. How many? So I have 6 of these and 5. So maybe one more priest is going to be important. Level 7 Priestess of the Moon. That is... Wow, that is impressive. Either she got super lucky or I don't know, man. So now since I have a crazy amount of units, and plus don't forget, my necromancers are going to spawn skeletons, skeleton mages, all of that stuff is going to be all upgraded units, right? 1-1 upgrades. Everything is going to benefit from these upgrades. Let's get myself Death Pack tier 2, 200% conversion, just making my Death Knight super tanky. My Trojans are surprisingly taking quite a bit of damage. Come on, convert. The problem is I'm fighting 3 heroes, 3 waves, and these guys have obviously 3 obsidian statues, Frostworms, mountain giants, 1-1 upgrades. It's like this is gonna be a tough fight. This game is all about momentum push. Don't forget these guys. Oh my god! Yeah. Cyclone here, Lich in the back, Fire Lord with the volcano coming up. It's just there's no chance, man. I feel like this game is already over. There's no chance we win. It's going to be too difficult. I feel like we are pretty much at a massive disadvantage. Let's get these priests. Oh man, it's so difficult to what I really need to build. Like this spell is going to be good at this point. Obsidian statues versus those frontline. It's really hard to say. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even gonna fight underneath the. Yeah, this is a little bit unfortunate. A lot of bloodlust here, so obsidian statues are gonna be good, doing quite a bit of magic damage, splash damage, which is gonna be solid. But the thing is, they have so much anti-air. The Frostworms are doing so much damage, man. I think maybe Frostworm was the play that I was missing. The thing is, like, there's too many heroes that are stacked. I have no chance here. The only chance we have if our teammate here pushes back, but I don't think so. It's going to be borderline impossible. All level 8 heroes, level 3 Lich. It's like they're just playing the game flawlessly at the moment. We're all level 5. It's just the hero XP is just unfortunately not stacked in our favor. And there's nothing really I can do that I can build that would save us. I think also when you think about it, Necros do give out a lot of XP to our opponents. We're finally level 6, but I think it's a little bit too late. Should have been getting Frostworms. It's really hard to say, man. Let's get a Frostworms in the mix. Mana Flare. Not going to be necessary. I think it's too late to get Mana Flare. Drop a couple Frostworms in the back. They might be S tier units like that I don't even know about. I mean, the DPS is obviously very good. Add on top of that Unholy and potentially even... Let's drop units because I don't want to have a dead value. Probably just getting upgrades at this point is what we need. Unholy plus Inner Fire, please. Death Knight with Reanimate Dead might be good too. Come on, man. Where's the Unholy Frenzy on the Frostworm, dude? Finally, Reanimate Dead. Come on, please. Let's go. A couple units. Would have loved to have Torrents to be revived, but hey, we'll take it. The Frostworm is being healed. Doing a stupid amount of DPS. My army's still alive somehow. If my Death... Oh my god, my Death Knight used Death Pact on my Frostworm. No! Talk about a disaster and a half, dude. That's the problem with using, like... Well, the thing is, the second I started spawning Frostworms, I started winning. So maybe it was the play all along. But yeah, let's start placing a couple more of these. We are pushing out, but yeah, it's just the cards are stacked against us. They have better hero levels. They might have greeted or something, but we got a solid momentum push here. Maybe there's a chance of us coming back here. This would be the comeback of the century. Would I be able to get a additional Frostworm in there? I think flat out flying machines is what we're needing here. There's anti-air. Yeah, let's get an additional priest. And maybe, damn it, like armor upgrade? I think armor upgrade is the best value for my gold at the moment. Because I need my Torrents and my Grunts to stay alive. If they stay alive, my Frostworm with Unholy Aura kills everything, right? That's what we want. The problem is the AI sometimes is awkward. They do have a decent amount of range when you think about it, but look at the superior attack speed, right? Oh my god, we're getting the backline. So the Obsidian statue are getting killed. The thing is with Cyclone is when this hero is using Cyclone, they're essentially not auto-attacking or using their spells. My Frostworms are still alive. We got a pretty solid army. Unholy Aura tier 3, but they are, I think, going to push back because of Starfall is just so valuable here. Death Pact, come on. Please? No Death Pact. But my hero leveled up, so now I think we would benefit from getting an additional hero. But you know what we would benefit more from is more Frostworms, I think. We somehow push back. Come on, get this tower down for crying out loud. Oh, this is so unfortunate, man. Volcano stunning everything up. This is just as bad as it gets for us, to be honest. Oh, man. Everything's being stunned. Tower killing everything in the back line here. At least they won't have the tower. Well, the tower is going to be doing a decent amount of DPS. We need this gold, man. No gold. Oh, my God. Wish I had this extra gold to spawn an additional frostworm or something. I think this is what I'm going to do. Just go flat out more frostworms. I think that's probably the best play at the moment. How is this tower still alive? How? Someone tell me in the comments. We are killing these mountain giants pretty fast, which is good. 3 frostworms raining hellfire on our opponents here, killing the backline. The splash damage is just so good. Unholy Frenzy being used. Inner Fire being applied. The thing is, again, tower, this is just going to allow them to create this momentum push back. And unfortunately, I think this is going to be a GG. There's no way we're able to fight this back, in my opinion. He's going to thin out the army a decent amount, but look at this. Just Starfall. Oh my God. You see what I mean? I honestly thought the dream was alive. Even if this guy, he has his, all 3 heroes are out on the map. All 4 heroes, I should say. And yeah, I think there's nothing we can do to push these units back. There's literally nothing. Unless I fight underneath the fortress, which is obviously not going to be the case. Do I go for more Necros at this point? I don't have enough. I don't think we have enough time to get this for Frostworm. I'm going to hope that we will, but there's no way. There's too many heroes. The thing is, their ultimates are on cooldown, I guess. Yeah, there's literally nothing I could build that would make sense here. This is a massive army, right? Oh, my armies are split. I mean, let's see how this goes. Stats, or I think Death Coil is going to be good. Just got Death Coil, honestly. Getting some armor maybe on my hero wouldn't be too bad, but yeah, look at this. How many frostworms are in the back there? It's there's no chance. 5 seconds on the... There's going to be too much damage. It's going to be so close. Oh my God. The damage on the fortress is going to be insane. If we somehow survive here, I'm going to be mind blown. But yeah, it's a GG. I think it's a G. Honestly, it was a solid game. Just too many units. The heroes... I think the range hero was my problem. Very GG. Exactly. Oh, man. Not too bad. 2 set of solid matches. If you guys want to see more of this in the future, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, I think I misplayed this game. Finally, I had the most amount of kills, but still, I'm really unhappy with my performance. I think me getting a range hero would have made a massive difference. Click W.